and welcome. Today we're going to be going over how to create a Zenphi flow that can automatically add files to their own separate folder. So let's go ahead and get started. The first step with any Zenphi flow is to set up the trigger. The trigger is the action that's going to initiate the rest of the flow. So in this case, we're going to be using the Google Drive trigger. What this is going to do is it's going to start the flow when a file is added a folder that we selected. So to be able to do that, you have to set up the connection to your Google Drive by clicking on this icon here, create new connection. Once you authorize that, it's going to grant Zenphi permission to be able to access your drive and monitor the folder. Now, which folder is it going to monitor? You can select it by clicking on this Google Drive icon here. After that, we can see that the flow process is very short. You can always customize by adding or removing steps that aren't necessary to your flow needs. So this first action is called create folder. I renamed it to create new folder. What this is going to be doing is it's going to name the folder the same name as the file that was just added. So for example, if the file that was added is called students, it's going to create a folder called students. How am I going to do that? In folder name, after you set up your connection in the same way that we did previously, you're going to select here, this is called a token picker. This allows you to insert data from previous steps. In this case, the initial step was the trigger. So if you click on here, you can open up this menu and you can access all this information. I selected on file name just so that they have the exact same name. And then all you have to do is select the folder which it's going to be inserted inside of. And you can also check this box if you wish to be able to make sure that you're not creating duplicate folders. Now the last step I have here is move item to new folder. This action is called move item. Again, you just have to set up the connection. You have to select which file you will be moving. In this case, what I did was use a token picker to select the ID of the original file, which is in the trigger. Which folder am I going to be moving it to? The one I just created. So if you click on the token picker, create new folder, you can select the ID of the folder here. So that way it's going to be moving the original file into the new folder that we just created. Now let's go ahead and test run. What I'm going to do is select a file. So I'm going to go ahead and select this file, and it should be creating a new folder called catering service and moving this file to that folder. So let's go ahead and click start. Okay, and it says it has completed all the tasks. So let's go ahead and open up our folder. Okay, and as we can see here, it has gone through the entire flow. So let's go ahead and open our Google Drive. And as you can see here, it created a folder and it put the image inside of the folder. And that would be everything. Remember, you can always customize your flows to be able to add more steps, maybe send something by email, share the Google Drive link, add to Dropbox. The possibilities are endless. If you would like to learn more or check out other use cases, make sure to check out our YouTube channel where you'll be able to learn how to use different actions, different triggers. So head over there if you wish to continue learning more. It can be a shared or private connection.